Hello, Ray Reese's Masterpieces, shooting a late night video. Hope to make it short. On the side of the road here in Delaware, everything's fine, but I just wanted to pull over and get this shot right quick. I wanted to talk about, so I've made some really good progress with regards to my diet. I mentioned that, after my doctor's visit, I had been, I've really been trying to cut out on the unnatural stuff, the stuff that's been, processed or made. So like, bread, dough, so on and so forth. And with some exceptions, like obviously I'm still consuming chocolate milk and peanut butter, but I'm trying to cut out every other thing like that. So when I'm out driving and I have to pull over and get something to eat, I'm getting a salad and I'm not putting any dressing on. I mean, but I'm really, really cutting down on that. The other thing, is my sugar. Like, I had to come to the realization that I have a sugar addiction. And I was in denial. I knew that I had a sweet tooth, but I looked back on my, just my relationship with it. Like, I mean, going back to, high school, I used to, while I was waiting for the bus, they had a coffee table for like the bus drivers, in the shed. And I used to just take sugar packets and, knock them back like candy. In college, used to drink sugar water. Yes. As ghetto, as ridiculous, as effed up as that sounds, because that's what I thought when I heard of the term sugar water. That's what I thought. Like, that's some old country backwoods, broke. I accidentally got my first taste of it and loved it. Left it in college, but still. And just in general, like, I love sweet things, but, I would stop at Wawa to get gas or to use the restroom. And, while I wasn't getting a meatball sub, or while I wasn't, I might have been getting like, I might have been getting a salad, and I might have been getting like, a light chicken salad sandwich on, wheat bread or whatever, wheat pita. But I would walk out of there with like 2, king-sized Twix packages, or some tasty cake things. And I just, I got too cocky. I got too comfortable. I got, to rationalizing it. Oh, I'm going to work this off and I'm going to blah, 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 blah. And, it wasn't until I got the hard facts, the hard copy of my delusions when, the lab sent me my lab results, my blood work to me in the mail. I opened it up. There's words like abnormal, worsening. And it's like, oh, it's one thing when your doctor tells you, because it's like, oh, doctor. But when that paper that the doctor gets comes straight to you and you get it, like, no filter, like you opened it with your own hands. You read it with your own eyes. I was or am a sugar addict. But I have cut out, I'm going to say in the past week, I've cut out like 98% of it. That means I haven't been getting any grape juice after or before I'm teaching my classes, even though I wanted that for carbs. I would, bring in apples and, drinking a lot more water. Ha, 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 ha. And, no more, like, not downing, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I love. Oh my God. I love like, I'm a grown-ass man, and I love me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but not just like not just peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in general, but the pre-made, like, peanut butter and jelly dumplings or ravioli looking things, for lack of a better term. Just, I love those. I love those. I love them. But, you know, I got to cut it out. this is what it is. And also, I don't mean to downplay anybody who is struggling with substance abuse or any other addictions. I know mine can seem trivial, so I don't mean to make light of it. I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from and the changes that I have to make. But, you know, it's an addiction. You know, it's folks that are addicted to any number of things. Folks that are addicted to, you know, that are adrenaline junkies. Folks that are, you know, online internet junkies or video game addiction or whatever, you know. And this is mine. This is mine. I just need to be honest about it because as much as I was making gains in certain areas, I wasn't making gains in this. I was transferring, like I was, you know, allowing myself to get worse in one area because of how good I was doing in another. But the second I made that change, dropped a few more pounds. And I like that. I like that feeling of feeling good and accomplished. But it also brings me to another point that those of us who are addicted to foods, and there's some greasy stuff that I love. I try to, you know, tame that. But, and I could talk about this in a different video, but you need to examine your relationship with food. Not just like the food you eat, the types of food or the amount of food that you eat, but why you eat the certain things or the certain quantities. You know, what is your connection to it? And I don't want to get overly psychological or philosophical right now, because it's a concept that I had to recently study. But, you know, I've got to examine my relationship to sugar. You know, yeah, I've got a sweet tooth, but geez, right? Downing sugar packets. I'm, you know, just one step shy of tying one off and shooting syrup into my arm. And that's an exaggeration. Again, I apologize if you know that triggers anything. But you know, I had to really, really try to let it go. And I've been doing well with that. So hope to keep it up. And I hope you keep it up. I'm loving the questions that I'm getting. Got some questions and some things to post. Got a new one up from before. Well, you probably know. But yeah, I think that's it. Want to, you know, manage and control our addictions. Examine our relationships to food. Yeah, I think that's it. I was going to say something and I forgot, but, that's it. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great evening. And I look forward to hearing from you guys again, trying to get to 100 subscribers by April 10th. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed this far. I really, really appreciate it. But that's all for now. Ray Reese, Reese's Masterpieces. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. See ya.